Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's been another little while since I made a video, but life's been a bit busy. We've had a visitor from my husband's family staying, so we were dotting about Scotland with her, which is lovely. And we've actually had some reasonable weather for a little while in Scotland, so I've been enjoying a bit of that too. However, I'm back to do a little catch up as I do, and this video is to catch up with the Deck the Year challenge. So this is a really fun challenge hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. Do hop on over and check out her channel if you haven't already. It's a very simple idea that you decorate a player card for every week of the year because there's 52 weeks and 52 cards in the deck. So that is what I've been doing. So the last video I put up, I believe, was weeks 27 and 28. And this is Monday, the 5th of August that I'm filming that. So I believe that this is now week 32. So I've got weeks 29, 30 and 31 to catch up with. So I have pre-made them, don't worry, you don't have to watch me making 3 cards. So the first one I've got for week 29 is this cute little 2 kitty cats sat. It's meant to be a sunset. I'm not sure if that's very obvious. I got this die recently because somebody had asked me to make a catty themed anniversary card, and I thought these 2 little cats perched in a heart would be perfect for them. So I'll insert a photo of the card that I made. I've already handed it over to the lady who asked me to make it. So I just cut another pair of these out. It came with this little flourish, which I thought was almost like a branch. So that one was pretty quick and easy, but I think it's very cute. So that's week 29. Week 30, I went with a bit of a Olympics theme because I think the Olympics started on the Friday of that week. Yes, they did. So we watched the opening ceremony. My husband's cousin had just arrived, so I had cooked dinner and then we watched the opening ceremony. I have to say it went on a wee bit long. We were quite tired by the end of it because we were a wee bit late getting it started. But I really enjoyed it. I think there was a bit of controversy about it, but there was some heavy metal. We love a bit of metal in this house, so we enjoyed that. The only thing I thought was, and I'm no expert, but to me the can-can dancers looked a little bit out of sync with each other. But the rest of it I liked. I liked the sort of Greek bit of the catwalk. I liked the kind of ravers on the river. I liked the mechanical horse riding up the Seine. I liked Kajira playing with Marie Antoinette. I liked all the boats. It was just the same with the raining. But anyway, so I've gone. This is a wee bit different for me. I've done it sideways because I wanted to do the Olympic rings and I couldn't. I needed this way, not this way. So this is the first card I think I've done it that way. But anyway, I just used a couple of circle cutting dies in a nesting set to make the rings, so they're possibly a bit chunky, but I think I've got the colours right. In the background I've got a little bit of Paris stamped, and then I've got Bonjour because it's in bronze. So yeah, we have been watching a bit of the Olympics. I must admit, sometimes while it's on I'm not really watching. I have quite a low amount of sport that I like to watch, really, but I enjoyed watching the rugby sevens. I've been really enjoying the diving, the synchronized diving. That was like blew my mind how they were able to do that. I loved watching the skateboarding. That I really enjoyed that. I didn't have a clue. I didn't understand any of what they were saying in terms of the different moves and things. And we watched a bit of the gymnastics. And we watched a wee bit of the athletics. That was on yesterday. I think we're at least a day behind. But yeah, enjoying it. So Then last week was week 31, and after we dropped my husband's cousin back at the airport, we had booked a little cocktail night on the Wednesday night. So I've gone with a cocktail theme. So these little stamps it's from a really old, clearly besotted set. So I just stamped them out on scrap white card, coloured them in, then fussy cut. And then the background on the card, it came with a Cheers stamp. So I'd stamped that all over in multicolours. And then when I came to kind of put the little cocktail glasses on top, it was too vivid colours. So I then just glued a layer of white tissue paper. So it kind of knocked back the colour, and then stuck them all on, and then in a little gap it also had a stamp that said bottoms up. So I will insert a couple of photos from the cocktail thing. It's a place which I think has been in Glasgow for a while, but fairly recently opened up in Edinburgh, and we went to their first one. I think that was at the beginning of July, and it was Wizard of Oz theme. This time it was circus theme, and it was lovely. So they give you different sort of courses of cocktails along the theme, and then you get sort of small bites, I would say. It's not a meal, but you get some food that goes with each of the cocktails. So they had like, what did they have? The illusionist, magician, fortune teller. I can't remember. And you can swap. They have non-alcohol and alcohol cocktails. So like the first one was a sort of tequila-ish one. So I swapped that for a non-alcoholic, partly because I don't like tequila and partly because last time I was having a lovely time to myself, and then we got up to leave and I thought, I feel a bit tipsy. I've had too many cocktails. I'm not used to drinking that much. So I was more sensible this time, sort of paced myself with it, but it was really good fun. So yeah, it's called, what's the place called? Somewhere by Nico. So if you're ever around Edinburgh and you enjoy a cocktail, it's worth having a little look. I think you probably do have to book in advance because depending on the theme, I think it can get very busy. I think the Wizard of Oz one was really popular. So yeah, keep watching if you want to see a few little photographs. I'll show you the anniversary card I made, the cocktails, and I'll maybe throw in a few of our little trips around Scotland with Militia. We went to, a day in Glasgow, a day in Edinburgh, and then a day kind of going up the east coast. So we drove up to Dunnottar Castle, which is spectacular, and it was such a gorgeous day. It was beautiful. The sun was shining, and we had our fish and chips in Stonehaven, which is the town just right next to it. And we came back down to St Andrews, and my husband, of course, had to have a little wander on the old course there. And we stayed the night in St Andrews, and then in the morning we went to St Andrews Castle and Cathedral, and the very nice bookshop that's in St Andrews called Toppings. Had to have a little. That was for me, not the cousin. And then we went to Dunfermline Abbey and Castle, and then back home. So we did a fair bit. We had a braai one night. Yeah, it was just lovely. So that is what we were up to. So yeah, I hope that you're all doing well, that you're finding some time to do some crafting, or just some lovely things and enjoy a little bit of sunshine. So yeah, I will be back very soon. I still need to catch up on the alphabet challenge, so maybe I'll get a chance to do a bit of that today. But yeah, I'll be back soon with that anyway. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye now.